Revs are going up. Gate is about to drop. 250C limited on the track. Full gate. Looks like a good start from the outside, but it is a green Kawasaki. Being told a 510 of Ryder Novak, possibly with that hole shot, trying to hold off lead. He's got a trio of riders right behind him, trying to push their way through. Got 6 riders in the air all at once, coming up off of number 4. Novak a little slow out of that corner, entering in that middle rhythm section. It looks like he just got dropped down to 3rd place within a matter of a corner right before 5. So we got a new race leader, new 2nd place runner. So it looks like a clean start here for all 250C riders. Oh, one rider's going down just before number 9. All right, here they come down, drop it down into the front rhythm section. Battle for 1st and 2nd. Looks like they are leaving the peloton behind. There's the 482 out front, led by the number 75.
Tyler Lee.
Tyler Lee leading around 1st place, followed by the 75, Kylan Bells. And the 510 of Ryder Novak, our whole shot winner, coming around in 3rd on that 1st lap. Tell you, this corner down here, just after number 10, the right-hander has claimed quite a few riders today. So here we go, battle up front between Lee and Bells. Battle for 3rd, 4th, and 5th between Novak, Hare, and Smith. And then between 6th and 7th is Jacobus and Cotton. So we got battles all over the track in the top half of this field. So on that live feed, we're taking a look at that battle, I believe, for 4th, 5th, 6th. But it's the one up front that we're taking a closer look at, the Tyler Lee, Kylan Bells battle shaping up.
You know, right there when they got up to the top there, Bells actually reeled them in, and then Lee pulled away from a little bit. Now they're going to drop back down into the track and hit the finish line straightaway, the rhythm section.
Here we go, these two start setting themselves apart from the rest of the field, but they're with a race within a race. Lee and Bells battling it out.
You know, Bell, it looks like he reels him in. It's like a yo-yo.
1, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th. Between 3rd and 8th is the battle right now. We got all 5 of those riders.
Almost 9th.
Yeah.
For our 2 leaders going through turn 2, they go over the tabletop, make that right-hander. And still out front is 482 of Tyler Lee. By the way, of Wheatland, California, Fly Racing 60 helmets, Monty's Automotive. Well, that was threading the needle right there at the finish line.
Yep. Both our front runners opting to go around the outside before that middle rhythm section. I think Lee is just a little bit quicker, but their spots Bells is able to close up that gap a bit. But Lee overall, I think, is putting in a little bit quicker and more consistent lap time. But it's not from lack of trying on Bell's part.
No. And right now they're heading back up the hill, Chris. And that's where actually Bells pulled him a little bit.
Yep.
He rails that outside.
That inside line has a bit of a hump. Slows it a little bit slower around, but you got to protect that inside. Bell's on the outside coming into the drop-off. Now that puts him on the inside. They connect.
A little Ricky Carmichael rubbing Tyson.
Bell's making a hole to move up to the front. We have a new race leader, folks. Kylan Bell's now leading Tyler Lee, coming through that front rhythm section. See if Lee can kind of regroup, recompose, and put on a charge. And it looks like the 18X of Peyton Smith comfortably in third, but behind him, Novak, Hare, Jacobus, Majors, all putting in a strong effort. We have the C class here. We're going to be moving into some lap riders. We'll see how their racecraft is to keep that momentum moving forward while getting around maybe a lap rider who's in the preferred line. See if Bells or Lee, how well they do if they get pushed outside the line they want to take, so they don't have to negotiate with that lapper.
Well, I tell you what, Bells just tripled into the whoop section, giving him an advantage over Lee. Lee just doubled in. As they go up to turn 6, make that 180-degree turn back down into Moto Valley of Love.
Yeah, Bell's putting in a little bit of a gap here. Certainly closer in the opening laps between these two, but Bell's putting in a good hard lap after taking over the lead about a lap ago.
He is just launching over the jumps, man. He's hitting another gear and punching that nitrous button.
Big boy.
That's why Kevin Kelly goes so good. It's all about nitrous.
Can tell if that was Lapper, if that was Tyler Lee that got caught up in that right-hander, losing even more time. So white flag out for Bells.
Yeah, so Lee's still retaining second place. Now the challenge right here, the 1883, Porter Hare. Porter Hare pulls off on the white flag. No, actually it wasn't him, it was another rider. And I'm not sure quite. There he is, he's back on the track. So right now it's Bells, Lee, Smith, Jacobus, Hares, Majors, Cotton, Novak, Epcombe, and Allen in the top 10.
Yeah, if Lee makes any more mistakes, Peyton Smith should be there to capitalize, get right in there. There's might be a chance for a swap of third place, but Lee has opened up that gap a little bit. But it is Bells out front by himself managing this last lap. Great aerial shot here on the live feed. Again, you can hit up InsiderMX.com to get the links to all the live feeds going on, whether it's the racing feed or the podium. So drag race up. Number 5, I think now it's a battle between Smith and Jacobus for that final podium spot. Yeah. Waiting for Bells here to come through one final time, see if he'll put this lapper down a lap, or if that lapper's going to get his full 5 laps in. Nope, 75. Kylan Bells taking the win, followed by the 482 of Tyler Lee.
Peyton Smith.
18X Peyton Smith grabbing that third spot on the podium here in the first moto of 250C Limited. I saw the rider down here just off of the track of landing 10. Thought he was just waiting for the checker to come out, but it looks like he might have a bike issue. About to get real quiet here real quick with race 30 in the gate. That's the Micro E 4 to 8 Limited.
Gonna be running 4 laps. on the, I guess, the big track.
Yeah. One more modified track yet to come. That's going to be race 38, our final race of Moto, first Motos. After race 38, we are going into the LCQs. Again, if you were 17th or worse in a division race, you will be going to the LCQ. That's going to be 250C LCQ, the Micro 5 to 7 limited LCQ, the 250C 12 to 17 limited LCQ, and the 65C 7 to 9 limited LCQ. It's a 3-lap LCQ, so you'll see the white flag, you'll see the green flag, you'll see the white flag, then you'll see the checkers.
They,
All right. Yeah.
So one thing I know is the next race is going to be race 30, Micro E 4 to 8 limited. Looks like we got a little bit of track maintenance going on with the loader, kind of smoothing out that turn and that face of jump number 5. I'm sure these little kids on the Micro e-bikes certainly appreciate a little bit of a smoother track.
all right, I'm going to give a rundown of our great sponsors and all the people who are helping us make all our great vendors. Links Business Concierge Guide with your HR planning, employee benefits, and more. Motorsport.com. AJE Power Sports, the Pit Enterprise, Bike Performance Service, Parts and Accessories. Of course, Rody's Barbecue voted the best brisket in AZ. Best brisket in Buckeye. And Barap Fuel, Specialty Lemonades, MX for Jesus. Kevin and Casey Kozad, Money Inc. Racing Team, Cobra Dealer. And he's got more Cobra parts than anybody.